Well, a merry belated Christmas from Middle Tennessee to my family and friends. As you can see, I've taken a slightly different twist this year, going with the harpsichord instead of the guitar. And I'm sure you've noticed a couple of things. One is that pristine crystalline sound, because unlike a piano where the hammer strikes a string, the harpsichord has a little quill that plucks the string almost like a guitar. So it's a unique sound. And the other thing you probably noticed is the negative reversal of the black and white keys. We're used to the piano keyboard look, but the 18th century keyboards, the harpsichord, the clavichord, and most of the organs had it reversed. And I've done quite a bit of research on this, and I've turned up absolutely nothing. So if any of you find a reason why they did that, I'd be glad to know it. I'm going to play another piece for you here, a prelude by Johann Sebastian Bach, who's become over the years a musical idol of mine. One of the things about the 18th century keyboards, the harpsichord, was their tuning system. And they had a certain type of tuning where the player was limited to how many keys he could play in. There are 12 major keys in music and 12 minor keys, 24 in all, but they were limited. And so a system was devised where the intervals between the keys were slightly incrementally adjusted, thereby equalizing it so the player could play in any major or minor key. Doesn't sound like a lot now, but it was a pretty big deal in the 18th century. So Bach wrote a series of pieces in all of these keys, a prelude and a fugue. A prelude being a short introductory piece to the larger, more complex fugue. And I'm going to play this first one for you in C major. And he wrote these pieces probably to illustrate and demonstrate what could be done with the new tuning, and probably celebrate what could be done with the new tuning system. And he entitled it Das Wohltempierte Klavier, the well-tempered clavier. Clavier being a generic term for 18th century keyboard instruments. I'm going to play it for you, and I'm going to do it. I think it's a fascinating piece, and I'm going to do an analysis of it in a forthcoming video. And even though it's not particularly associated with Christmas or the holiday season, like the Hallelujah Chorus from Handel's Messiah, which, by the way, has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. It's all about the resurrection and our redemption thereof. To me, it's still an elegant, serene, and meditative piece, and I think it's certainly befitting for the festive season. So I thought I'd share it with you this year. Now another twist this year. Doesn't that sound cool? Maybe a little early for double stops, but that's a piece of it anyway. This is a magnificent instrument. It was a gift from my violinist and longtime partner, Elizabeth, back up in New Jersey, with whom we played all over New York for over a decade. It lay dormant for some years, but it's out of dormancy now, and I plan to pursue it more actively in the new year. It's a beautiful gift from a beautiful person. And I've been the recipient of many, quite a few special gifts this year from very special people. So I'm truly blessed. So with that, my belated Merry Christmas wish to you, and my prayer for all of you is that God grant you a happy and peaceful and blessed New Year. I love you all.